So this chapter that we're going to talk about right now is going to be chapter 3.1, and it has to do with solving systems of linear equations. So what is a linear equation? Just a reminder, I'm going to come up with a small plot in here, a Cartesian coordinate. So we know that every single line or every single graph, it comes from an equation. Comes from an equation. We can also call it it comes from a function, right? So if I have two graphs in the same Cartesian coordinate, right? Two graphs with, let's just call those functions with different names. If those two graphs meet at one point, this point over here is what we're going to call the solution for the system of equations. Okay, so of course, these functions, they don't just, you just come with the name, you have to give them some equations. This is just a sketch, right? Those are not exact graphs. But I'm just going to say that this is 2x plus 1, and this other function is negative 1/2 x plus 1, or whatever the numbers are, right? So if I can find another method, I mean, we're going to talk about another method where I can take these two equations over here and try to find the solution without relying into graphing. Now, there's some other situations that we might encounter, right? We have our Cartesian coordinates. So there's three situations that we might encounter. The first one is the one that I just showed you, where these two graphs, they can collide or they can meet at the same point. So we say that this is one solution. That's one solution for the system of equations. We can also have these two graphs, instead of meeting, we can have those two graphs to be parallel or never meet. So we're going to say that there is no solution for this system of equations since they don't meet or they don't collide, right? And the other situation that we might have is that these two graphs, they fall right on top of each other's, right? So when those two graphs fall right on top of each other, we say that we have an infinite number of solutions. So those are the three different situations that we might encounter into trying to find the solution for a system of equations or a system of two equations, okay, which is the value for x and the value for y. And in the next video, I'm going to show you, we're not going to talk about the graphing method. This will involve finding values for all of these x's and finding the correspondence in the y, making the plot of the graph, doing the same for the second equation, and then visually finding out what the coordinate of this point is. Okay, but this is a method that takes a long time to do, so we're gonna try to get away from this graphing method. Okay.